listeners on iHeartRadio, on different affiliate networks that are showing the show. We appreciate you. We love you. I am Ann Charlius of SheroRising. I am your mogul maker, wealth creator, and queen of cash flow. And listen, we have an amazing woman here today. So I hope you are suited and booted. If you're not suited, she is such an amazing fashion designer and influencer. She will get you suited. She will get you all the way together. So welcome, 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 Angel Myers of Be Captivating. Of course, we got to do the initial work of sharing it out. So for all of you guys that are watching via online, via Facebook, please tap and share. If you're watching this in the replay, guess what? You can participate too. I want you to definitely share this out because I'm a firm believer that sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Now, for some of you, this might be the first time that you are seeing me, and I want to welcome you and tell you a little bit about my background and why the discussion of entrepreneur females is such an important part of my life, my consciousness, my purpose in this world. I'm a third generation entrepreneur, and for me, entrepreneurship is not just what I talk about, it's in my blood. You know, I was a former director of legal and public affairs for the Minority Chamber of Commerce, where I helped a lot of entrepreneurs. But there is nothing like helping start-up entrepreneurs who are still moguls in the making. They keep you excited. And Angel Myers, yes, you girl, are one of those amazing women. So let me tell you guys a little bit about Angel. I hope you're ready because she's fabulous with a capital F. Angel Myers has been featured on the red carpet of world-renowned Oscar awards. Yes, I remember being in my living room, seeing your dress go across the red carpet at the Oscars. She's been also featured at the Screen Actors Guild and even Vogue Italia. So when I mean she is the queen of curve creation and fashion, listen, we have the documentation to prove it. She is a fashion influencer, she's a clothing designer, and she's an award-winning costume designer. So for all you cosplayers out there, or maybe you just like to dress up for your special someone, she is an award-winning costume designer. So I shared with the audience a little bit about you, Angel. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Well, first, thank you so much for having me here this evening. I'm just honored. So thank you so much for having me, Ann Charlius. But about me, I am, she told you a whole lot about me. I am a designer. I am a costume designer. I am a fashion influencer. All these things are true. And I'm also, I know you hear my accent, I'm a Southerner, okay? So, no, I'm not. I live, let's hear it from Mississippi.
Yeah.
I am not from where I'm living now, which is Miami, for the last 20 years. So that is something interesting about me that most people, they wonder where in the world are you from? You are very much a Miami person, but you don't sound like it. So that's an interesting fact about me.
She's a Southern Belle, you guys. Southern Belle.
Oh, but yes. So what else would you like to know about me?
Well, how did you get into fashion design?
Oh, goodness. That's an interesting story. You know, in one of my past lives, I was a assistant for a concert promoter. And he sent me to a concert in Memphis. And I will never forget. I went there and I bought the most expensive dress that I could. It wasn't on sale or anything. And I got there and I was in VIP and there were 3 other people wearing the same dress. Yeah, and they weren't wearing it worth a darn. So I figured, no, never, ever, ever will this happen to me again. And so I bought a sewing machine and I started sewing and it just... It has evolved from then. It's been such a beautiful journey.
Listen, ladies, we've all been there. I know, listen, I'm a little bit of a diva, just a little bit, okay? Maybe I name my wigs, but I'm not completely a diva. But listen, you guys, we all know that very special moment where we want to go somewhere and really be the belle of the ball. All eyes on us, just like the song says. And it is torment to show up somewhere. And here's the worst part, ladies. You guys probably will feel the pain. They're wearing the same outfit. And they're not wearing it worth a darn, as you call it. They're not wearing it. They're making the outfit look bad.
Yes, it was awful. It was an awful night. And I just said, no for me and no for any other woman. You know, women deserve options. There are lots of stores out there. However, I don't know if you've noticed it. You go to the stores and it's like, this is a repeat of the same thing that I saw in the previous store. So I'm offering options. That is what I'm solving figure problems, and I am giving options to women. That is what I do.
So the audience heard me call you the queen of curve creation. What does that mean exactly?
What that means is all women, or most women, I can't speak for all women, but most women who come to me, they are seeking that hourglass figure. That is what they are seeking, or they are seeking to hide something, to camouflage something, and it always comes back to every woman wants that, that figure. And so that
Coke bottle,
they want that. And so what I have become a expert at is creating that. It's in the engineering of the clothing, it's in the colors, it's in the accessories, it's in everything. There's all kind of ways that you can create that hourglass figure so every woman can have it. And she has it, I can enhance it.
Listen, I am an apple. I am a curvy cutie apple. As you know, one doctor called me, you were there. I'm like a doll, a cute doll, a
baby doll,
ebony doll. But listen, I love your clothing, you guys. I love her clothing because of the fact that even though I am a certified apple, she creates curves and a waist that I did not know existed. And you may be asking yourself this question: why are we talking about fashion when this is supposed to be about business? Well, first of all, this is Angel's business, so it is on topic. But secondly, you guys, understand that you are treated in the world of business and even life based on how you present yourself. That's why we even have the notion of uniforms. There's a reason why we have doctors and firefighters and nurses wear uniforms. People will make a judgment call based on what you look like. And so if you want that CEO position, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you need to be suited for such. Otherwise, people will treat you like you're not successful if you don't look successful. That's just the reality.
And also, you see so many people who have the know-how to do things, but they don't have the confidence. So with clothing comes, with the correct clothing, comes confidence. If you are the CEO, if you are an entrepreneur, and you have to come and you have to talk to people about your business, you have to sell it. And remember, as Ann just said, the first thing people notice about you is the way you look. Okay, if they have eyes that work, they notice the way you look, and they make an automatic judgment. Do they want to talk to you? Do they want to be around you? People make these judgment calls, and sometimes it is based upon the way you look, the size of your whatever. It is sometimes based upon that, but it's also many times based upon how are you carrying yourself. Do you have confidence? Because confidence is sexy. Confidence is the thing. Everyone is attracted to that. They want to be around people who are confident and people who are happy.
Absolutely. Hello, Denise. Thank you. Yes, Mississippi in the house. Don't forget, for everyone who's watching, to go ahead and share this out. Share it while it's live. Hello. How are you, Lauren? Success to me. Welcome. How are you? It's so wonderful. If you guys have style and fashion questions, don't be afraid to go ahead and drop it in the comment box. Hello, Leslie Garcia, all the way from New York City. Welcome. Now, this show is called Zero to Shero.
Yes.
What has been your zero moment?
My zero moment was I'm an educator also. Okay. So at one point in my career as an educator, I was an assistant principal and I was excited about it. I was happy. And the company, which was a charter school, they changed hands. So they reshifted, they turned everything upside down. And my position was changed. They brought in their own person. So I was no longer assistant principal. I was bussed back down to school teacher. Okay. And people say, "Hi, did you stay? Did you quit? Did you throw whatever in their face?" No, because they didn't demote me because they're not crazy. They didn't want me to sue them. So I kept my salary. So I was a teacher working at an assistant principal salary. Yes, I did. So no. So I went ahead on with that for that year. And it was at that point, but though, because that was crushing to me, and I had worked so hard for it. It was at that point that I realized I will never, ever, ever work that hard to make someone else's dream come true. I will work that hard for my own. I work day and night and night and day, and and use a whole lot of concealer to cover up the black circles from lack of sleep. I'll do that for myself, but I'll never do it for anyone else because in the blink of an eye, you're replaced. And in the blink of an eye, before the school year was out, the person that they put in my position, they couldn't take it. They left, and they had to come back to me. Okay, so it's like, that was my zero moment when the aha is Oprah says, the aha moment when I realized I need to be working hard for me. That's when I became a Shero. Okay.
Yes, she's a SheroRising.
I didn't even know it. I became a Shero.
Absolutely. Now, what was your Shero moment? That moment where you found your power and your purpose and maybe even profit?
Goodness, my Shero moment. It had I was new to business, and I still consider myself new to business. So I a lot of things I'm very trusting about. And my Shero moment, I believe, was when I finally realized that I don't want to say don't trust anybody, but I do want to say
don't do it.
I do want to say that when I got burned really, really bad in a deal with people who'd been long-term, doing business with me, and it was a Shero moment for me when I said that could have broken me. You know what I'm saying? But I chose to learn from it, and I chose to look at the situation and say, nuh-uh, you won't catch me like this again. No one will catch me like that again. So that was my, my woman up moment. My, was it mapum su?
Oh, yeah, she's talking about a Creole word. You guys know my mom was an entrepreneur, retired as an entrepreneur after over 30 years being in business for herself. And as a young girl, I would travel on business trips with her. And I was like in 6th grade when I went on my first business trip, and I was lagging behind New York City. We were in New York City, and I'm lagging behind because I'm like, wow, I'm from the South. We walk slower than this. And my mom would use the word metfumsu, which is a Creole word that basically says you better put your woman on and act like you're a woman. I don't care if you're in the 6th grade. This is a business event. We need you to get all the way together.
That was my really bad Haitian Creole. Okay, she said it correctly. But I mean that was a defining moment for me as a businesswoman, and it was a moment when I could have been crushed. A moment when I could have said, "Forget this," I throw in the towel, because it was very hurtful on many levels for me. So that was my Shero moment.
Hello, Caleb. Say hello to Caleb. He's watching. He says, hi, Auntie and Miss Ann.
Hello, Caleb. Go to bed, Caleb.
Caleb is her nephew, handsome nephew, and super smart. So what are 3 life and or business lessons that you can share with the audience who's listening on radio, iHeart, or online?
Goodness, the 3, the first one would be, if it doesn't feel right, go with your gut. Go with your gut. All money is not good money. Go with your gut. If it doesn't smell right, if it doesn't feel right, or if there's just something about it that just does not sit right with you, go with your gut. And usually it's revealed what that deal was. So that's the first one. Go with your gut. And the second one would be document everything. Document, 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 document. Hello, Raquel. Document, document, document everything. I've learned that because there's something with that documentation of the date and the time and this was said by this person and this was said by this person and then you came back with it. You know, when you can, because I can't remember. Let me just be real. I can't remember. So documenting things has saved me a lot. Okay, that little piece of paper with a date on it and everything there saves you. So document. And the third one would be to always remember your why. Why are you in business? Why are you doing this in the first place? Is it just to turn $1? I hope not. But so it's like when those times when it's very difficult, when life is difficult, or when business is difficult, remembering the why. Who am I serving with this business? Why am I doing this in the first place? And that often brings me inspiration in the difficult times.
And there's a saying in business: documentation beats conversation every single time. Yeah. And even if it's just via text message, go ahead and get that documentation. Not because I think most people have ill will. I don't think that's the case, but most people have bad memories. And so having that documentation is great, and trusting your intuition. You guys, today is a special day. Yes, you guys know it's Beyonce's birthday. Yes, hey Queen Bee.
Queen Bee.
Happy birthday. But it's also SheroRising's birthday. Another queen was born on the 4th. SheroRising, my company, turns 1 today. So excited that you are the person that I'm interviewing because you are my first client.
Yes.
Angel Myers of Be Captivating was my first client. And we didn't even plan it this way. And I don't believe in coincidences, because we chose this date long before I even realized it was the birthday. But guess what? Wow. The universe timing is always divine. And so I want to thank you for trusting your brand, trusting me. And we have a long history, and there's going to be more fabulous things to come. Now, you guys, you have a trick that you like to show women on how they can create curves, whether they're shaped like Beyonce, or they're shaped like SheroRising, or maybe they're shaped like a ruler. What is that secret that every woman needs to hear?
The secret is the peplum belt. I created something to define the waist without a girdle. Nothing wrong with a girdle now, don't get me wrong. The girdle is in order at certain times. But defining the waist without a girdle, and also to camouflage areas, whether it's the tummy, or whether it's a flat butt, or whether it's too much butt. It camouflages those areas, and it does not take away from the look of your outfit. And I would love to show it to you. You want to see it?
Yes, we want to see it. Hi, Stacy. How are you? So many people coming in. Thank you so much. For coming. Unfortunately, when we're new to radio, we don't realize we can't touch the mic. It creates a lot of static. Sorry. But she's going to stand up for us and show us the amazing miracle of the peplum belt. And I have multiple. I probably have 6 peplum belts. So please go ahead and share it with us.
Okay. Now, I know you can't see my face, but that's fine. It's this part that you're interested in anyway. All right. So if you have this lovely... Ooh.
We're having some mic difficulties. Use this one. Here you go.
Use this one. Okay.
Hold it from the bottom so we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I hope you're able to hear me okay. If you have waist issues, you see this lovely bulge that I'm working on, and you want to camouflage that. Or if perhaps your issue is here in you have a rounder tummy, or maybe you have too much behind, not enough behind. We're living in the day of the booty, where the booty is glorified. So, but sometimes people don't have enough, or sometimes they have too much. This is what you can do. Now I'm going to put this microphone down.
And I'm just going to describe what she's doing while she's off mic. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we all the way are together now. So this is like a belt. You put it on just like a belt, but what it does is it covers up and camouflages that, tough middle section of your body. If you haven't been into the gym, crunching and eating healthy and drinking all that water. And us women, we want a little hip action, so it flounces out and gives you some hip action, so you can really see the difference that made. It brought her in. Now, some of you may be thinking, wow, why does she have it so high up? Well, that's the look now. High-waisted is the look. It's been around for a while now, and it looks like it's not going anywhere. And it definitely does slenderize you. So thank you so much. She's going to have a seat now. But you basically saw exactly what it can do. Very good. She's okay. You're okay. Listen, for you guys that are listening via radio, she's a Southern belle. So her facial expressions are very animated. Now, for you guys that are watching online, you see all the funny facial expressions. Yes, they're all real. They're not for TV. They're real.
This is me holding it in. I'm reining it in. Ann told me to rein it in.
Exactly.
So I'm reining it in. But I think you were able to see. Yes, you do wear it high-waisted because every woman, it doesn't matter whether her figure is straight, like a ruler, or whether it is apple. Apple figure are those people who carry their weight in the middle. Okay, or she's an hourglass, a pear, whatever her figure may be. Every woman, right there below where the bra, the elastic for your bra is, every woman's body goes in at that point. Every woman. So I've thought about, why not take advantage of that and cinch that part in? So yes, so she has the hourglass. Accentuate that part, and then because this cloth is very light, it's very airy, it doesn't add heat. That's one thing it does not add, and also it does not take away from your outfit. You can still see through it pretty much. You can see through it very well, and it's light and airy, and it's kind of flirty too, because you can kind of mess with it, and it's very fun.
We like that little flirt. So if you are interested in getting your own special peplum belt, where can they get one?
Well, you know what? What I want you to do is text 77948 and text my name, which is Angel. So dial 77948 on your cell phone and then text my name, which is Angel, Angel, and you will become one of my VIP angels. I'm launching a whole collection of them this month, toward the end of this month, actually. And it'll be the black, it'll be white, and then there'll be a faux leather. Yes, indeed. So just in time for the winter. So we will have that coming up very soon. So that's how you get on the list. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. Sorry, I had a brain fart. You can follow me on Instagram at Be Captivating by Angel Myers. Be Captivating by Angel Myers on Instagram.
That's awesome. And, let's get back to some interview questions. Now we had some fun fashion. And, Stacey, you have a great idea about taking it to Miami Curves Week and wearing it and pairing it with swimwear. Yes, it can actually be paired with swimwear. It can be paired with evening gowns. Yes. It can be paired with anything. Listen, it's like that Swiss Army knife of fashion.
It works.
It works. It works. What is fear for you, Angel, and how do you overcome it?
Fear is the worrying about the unknown. That is what fear is, when you worry about the unknown. It is, I have a sign up. Remember I told you I'm a classifier. Oh, Lord, a classifier, an educator. In my classroom, there's a sign that says phobia, which is the fear of failure. Okay. And so that's a fear that I battle with myself. So how do I handle this fear? You know what? I look at whatever the issue is that I'm afraid of, and I ask the why question. I'm big on why. Why am I afraid of this? Is it some past experience, or is it something I saw happen to someone else? What's the chances that this might happen to me? And if it happens, so what? Most likely nobody's going to die. If I fail, then I learn.
And I just want to say hello and greetings to people who are sharing out our message. Let me tell you something. Thank you, Nanoon, for sharing it out. Let's give some shout outs. Kiana Phillips. Hey, girl. Hey, I went to college with her in Chicago.
Oh,
she knew the Ann before the Ann was 21, honey, and I was still fabulous back then. Hello, Chicago. Love Chicago. Even though it's not my hometown, it's like a second home to me.
Yes.
Hello, Spruce Dickerson and Benicia Ponder. And hello, Joanna D. Samuel from the U.S. Virgin Islands. And thank you so much, Michelle Hollinger of Sisterhood Magazine, for sharing it out. And please give them one more time how they can connect with you.
You can dial the number 77948 and text my name, which is Angel, Angel.
Wonderful. And you know, sharing is caring. I cannot repeat that enough. The reality is, you may be sitting in your living room, you may be sitting in your car, you may be at the office playing a little hooky. We're watching you. We won't tell the boss. We won't, I promise. But you sharing out this message is going to help a person who may just need it to hear this message at the right time. And listen, when someone is impacted by your message, you truly, truly grow and thrive. We are entrepreneurs, but it's not just about money. It's also about making an impact. My girl Benicia Ponder says it all the time. It's about making abundant income and abundant impact. Now, today is my birthday. I get 3 birthdays a year. I'm kind of spoiled because I celebrate my birthday. I celebrate my half birthday. Yes, I do. And I celebrate now SheroRising's birthday. I just want to share with you guys that at the end of the day, what I love about what I do is the impact I can make. I had a little girl, Isabella, in Ireland, who has read my book, Wonder Woman Your Goals. And in the book, she learned to dream big. And she recently, you guys can look at my Facebook page to hear the whole story. Go to Ann Charlius or SheroRising. But she was able, because of the book, to stand up to a bully and to find her own power. And she was 7 years old across the pond. And so we only have 1 minute left. Okay. The time goes by so quickly.
Yes.
Real quick. Please share with the audience your last personal message, anything that you have coming up.
Well, the big thing that I have coming up is the release of my fall collection of peplum belts. That is the big thing. So please text 77948 and text my name, Angel, so you can find out more information about that, or follow me on Instagram. But my final word is, go out, be bold, be confident, and if you need to change something, if you're having some issues with your clothing, change them, because the clothing, we have to wear it most every day. So we may as well feel good about it. It may as well be fun, and we may as well be confident.
Love it. Well, this is Ann Charlius, your SheroRising, the host of Zero to Shero. We are so excited that you tuned in. We will see you next Monday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And by the way, happy Labor Day. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye-bye.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were